Folks just finishing up their work week, making their way into Rogers Center here in Toronto. Tonight, the first of this three-game weekend series between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Toronto Blue Jays. Blue Jays baseball starts right now. Carlos Carrasco, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, Carlos Carrasco, power arm, big-time slider, great velocity, 94 to 96 miles an hour, but the powerhouse slider is his signature pitch. Has a changeup, but if he has that good slider, he could be really, really tough to hit.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hard liner to center field. Trout has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Time for a look at the Angels on defense. And let's take a look at Andrelton Simmons. You can argue this is the best defender in all the sport. Range, first step, quickness, whatever you want to throw out there, this is one of the best in the game.
Now at the plate, number 1, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. From the stretch, right over the middle, knee high. Runners on first and third, 2 away. In the air to right center and carrying well. Way back there now and gone. Home run. So a 3-run shot to right center field. So a milestone here. And even 50 home runs on the year now. And the Blue Jays are running away with it here. It's now a 5-0 ball game.
Oh, man, it's so rare to see a guy put up 50 dingers in a season, especially in recent years. Well, he just did. It's been incredible to watch. What a season.
Into the box now, Steven Gonzalez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
This one's down to third. Donaldson's up with it, and the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the 5th, and boy, just 1 lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 1. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First pitch coming, here it is. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Simmons is there for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And that'll bring up Carlos Perez. They'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later innings.
And that'll get down for a base hit.
Beggars can't be choosers right there. We love those lawn darts. Doesn't matter how they come. Jammed.
Ready once again, Mike Moustakas. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here now the 2-2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Number 1 is there, and he has it for the out. Now in the box, Will Swift. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring one run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Angels strand a couple. Can't cut into that 8-6 deficit. Jack Crook is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Standing in, number 1. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Number 1.
Yanked hard but foul to the right. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here. The more things change, the more they stay the same. This guy's been producing at the plate all year long, and this at-bat is no different. He's probably surprised it didn't leave the yard after the season he's having, but he'll just have to settle for a double.
A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out. So stepping in, Rendell Grichuk. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Back.
Now a pickoff play at second and a dive, but he's back in there. None out, runners at first and second. Swung on and hit in the air to left. Upton is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Troy Tulowitzki.
Sent out to straightaway center field. Trout has a read on it. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And he'll make it up to third on the fly ball as he's in there now with 2 away. Throw back to second, and they've got him doubled off. Welcome back to Major League Baseball on the show. A shot there of the nighttime beauty of this terrific Canadian city.
Right fielder, Cole Calhoun.
0-2, here it is. Hit hard to third. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Man, that's what you would call an efficient outing. One pitch, and he gets the save. He doesn't get paid by the pitch, so he just figured he'd end it quickly and hit the showers. Good call.
8-6 the final score tonight. Toronto led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Carlos Carrasco picks up his league-leading 13th win. Shohei Ohtani was slapped with 8 earned runs as he takes the loss. Roberto Ozuna hammers down the save, his 28th on the season. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. From my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa. We are in downtown Toronto at Rogers Center, getting you set for this edition of Baseball on the Show. Today, it's the second of this 3-game series between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Toronto Blue Jays. Los Angeles have lost their last 5 games. They'll attempt to break that streak right after this. Aaron Sanchez, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Thanks, Matt. Aaron Sanchez, he is the complete package. Big, strong guy, 6'6", about 215 pounds. Power fastball, 95 to 98 with sink. Great curveball and a terrific changeup. This guy is the real deal.
Next to bat for Toronto, number 1. RBI opportunity for him here, and he's the guy you want at the plate as he currently leads the American League in runs driven in. From the stretch. Popped him up. And he'll make the catch on the warning track as he just stuck his glove up in midair and hoped for the back. Coming to the plate now, Steven Gonzalez. He drew a walk his first time up.
Gonzalez.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Number 1 is there, and he makes the catch for the out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get.
And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. All right, so time now for the Blue Jays Road to the Show report as we see a couple of prospects performing at high levels in the upper minors. So striding forward now, number 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. Oh, he's able to get a glove on that one. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. A hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Well, 8 games. Now, man, we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games. Now you're like, all right, I got a nice little hitting streak going.
A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the second time this afternoon.
Really impressive pitching right there. Sometimes as a pitcher you can get frustrated when you make a good pitch and you don't get that call from the umpire, but what does he do? He comes back with a good pitch and gets the strike.
In now, Troy Tulowitzki. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And he'll snap one over to first. And a dive, but he's back in. Here now the 2-2. Runner goes for second. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Upton's under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. 0 for 2 with a fly ball and a ground out on his line to this point. Hit in the air out to left field. Left fielder has a beat on it, and he makes the catch for the second out. Here's Justin Upton now. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate. Moustakas, runner at first with 2 gone. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Waiting on it, the left fielder. And that retires the side. Angels leave 1, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Ready for another chance? Number 1. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Line drive, base hit. So a line drive single to left makes it 2 hits for him now this afternoon at the plate. And as you can see there on the team leaderboard, he's currently pacing the club here as we approach the midway point of the season. Here's Randall Grichuk. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Runners on first with 1 down. Now a snap move over to first. And the runner back. And another snap throw to the bag. And he'll dive back in. And again, he'll snap one over to first. A dive, but he's back. 1 run, 6 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. There he goes. Offered and missed. Here's the throw. And he is out at second. In now is Andrelton Simmons. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. 1 and 2. Here it comes. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Digging in once again, number 1. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Back goes Trout. Gone! So a 3-run blast to deep center here. Home run number 51 on the year. As the Blue Jays have opened it up further now, 4-0.
Well, he hit a homer last night, too, so it's obvious that he's in a groove right now. My advice to this staff, don't give him anything he can extend his arms on. You do, and he's going to make it. Yeah, and they just keep on keeping on. Got a nice little run going here, winning 4 in a row and playing with a lot of confidence. Success is never guaranteed in this game, so you have to appreciate it when it comes.
6-0 the final shutout score today. The Toronto Blue Jays rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Aaron Sanchez earns win number 7 on the season, allowing only a single hit across 8 full innings. Andrew Heaney is settled with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. So that's it for us this afternoon. The lights are on. We're ready for baseball north of the border at Rogers Center in downtown Toronto. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Texas Rangers and the Toronto Blue Jays. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Damon Horn gets the ball for the Blue Jays in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
This guy's a fun guy to watch pitch. It seems like the more trouble he gets in, the better he pitches. Really tough to hit with runners in scoring position, and that's one of the reasons why his team loves when he's out on the mound. He doesn't give up very many crooked numbers.
Number 1 is there, and he makes the catch for the out. A chance now to look at the batting order for the visiting Rangers. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Yeah, keep an eye on Elvis Andrus. He enters play hitting over 400 versus left-handed pitching, and obviously he's got a lefty out there today. I'm looking for a laser show, something exciting out of him, no doubt.
In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. He's coming off a 3-hit ball game in Sunday's series finale. Oh, and 1. Here it comes. That's lifted the other way out to left. Under it is the left fielder. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Now at the plate, number 1, ready to get his day at the plate started right here.
Number 1.
First pitch on its way. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. Around second. He's on his way to third. The relay throw, and it's in time as he's out at third as the good relay gets him.
Oh, you hate to see guys run into outs, especially when it's because of an unnecessary risk. He had 2 all the way, and he clearly should have just been happy with that.
And here's the second-generation big leaguer Delino DeShields. He was 1 for 4 in Sunday's affair. This one for the shortstop Gregorius. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Now at the plate, number 1. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. He's set. Here it comes. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Cortez is going to have room out there as he puts this away. Up next for the Rangers, Delino DeShields. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Left fielder has a beat on it, and he makes the catch for the second out. An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the 5th. And boy, just one lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. In now the power hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. Last time up he was hit by a pitch. The windup and the 0-1. Now a swing and a deep drive to left. And it's gone.
Well, you really can't blame the man on the mound. He single-handedly kept them in this thing. But with one swing of the bat, we're all knotted up. Things are officially interesting, and we're in for a good finish in this.
So next to the plate for Texas, Delino DeShields. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. In the air now out to left field. Waiting on it, the left fielder, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Nobody.
So striding in, number 1. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And there's a missile off the bat, but it's fouled. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Shot toward right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Here's Elvis Andrus now. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. The 1-2 is on the ground to the left side, a base hit. And this is going to find its way into left for a 1-out knock.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark.
Hey, we were really treated to a good one today. Bottom of the 8th proved to be the difference, though, and a good job here in the 9th to close the book on this one.
close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. The Jays came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Brian Flynn wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. Roberto Ozuna records the Wednesday night baseball now. North of the border, we greet you from Rogers Center in Toronto. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Texas Rangers and the... Into the box, number 1 comes in today, leading the American League in batting for the season.
Number 1.
He's set, and the pitch. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble.
Down, 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 down.
And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Hey, after that base knock right there, he's into double digits, Dero. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you talking about double digits, Dan? Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up. We're seeing the RBIs go up. Everything is moving north.
At the plate, Rendell Grichuk to show you what he did in May versus what he's done so far at the plate in June. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Odor is there, and indeed he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
Really good team at bat right there, right? Just put the ball in play. He does just that, gets the ground ball, and brings home the first run of the game from third.
Digging in, Yonhervis Solarte trying to make it a 2-0 ball game by bringing home that runner from third. The 1-2 hit to first. Gallo comes up with it. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the second out. But meanwhile, the run is in to score. But one's all they get as the run scores.
That grounder was hard hit. And sometimes the runner at third will have to hold on a ball like that. But he was off on contact, and they opted to take the out at first instead.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Number one, he scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. Porcello gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Here's a perfect situation. 2 outs, bases empty, power hitter at the plate. He ain't looking for a single and hoping to pass the baton. This guy's looking to do damage.
And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his second double of the ball game. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. So they'll try to make something of this 4th inning after all, as he's into second with a 2-out double. And as you can see there on the team leaderboard, he's currently pacing the club here as we approach the midway point of the season. Stepping in, Rendell Grichuk. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. To first, Gallo is up with it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning. And next to bat will be Jacob Brugman. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. This is hit the other way out toward left field. In there, a base hit. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
That's how quickly things can change in this crazy game. The pitcher was upset about the call on the previous pitch, which could have been strike 3. Then he serves up one for a double. Good example of why you have to have a short memory in this game. You let those things get to you, and oftentimes they lead to more mistakes.
Hit on the ground to third. Donaldson's there, and there's one down now. Stepping up now, number 1. He's got a couple of doubles thus far, so we'll see if he can keep it up. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Line toward the gap in left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. At the plate, number 1. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point. First pitch on its way. Smoke toward the hole. Odor showing off his range. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is back at Rogers. 3-2 to finish in tonight's game. The Toronto Blue Jays seal up their 30th win at home on the season. Marcus Stroman gets to double digits with his 10th win of the year. Roberto Osuna closes the door for the save, his league-leading 30th. And a welcome inside the home of the Blue Jays, Rogers Center in Toronto. Today, the 3rd and final game in this 3-game series between the Texas Rangers and the Toronto Blue Jays. Blue Jays baseball is next. Carlos Carrasco, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, Carlos Carrasco, power arm, big-time slider, great velocity, 94 to 96 miles an hour, but the powerhouse slider is his signature pitch. Has a changeup, but if he has that good slider, he could be really, really tough to hit.
Number 1.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases.
Come on, you're scoring, you're scoring.
Gregorius is on his way home, and a relay home, and they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Well, with 2 away, the man on first, he was moving on contact, and he got a great jump and comes all the way around to score on that double. Always nice to snag the early lead, and they've done it here.
Stepping into the box, Rendell Grichuk. And now the Blue Jays look to put some more across the plate in this opening frame. The 1-1. Now a bunt attempt here, and he'll make the quick basket catch behind the plate, and the inning is over. Blue Jays forced to settle for just the 1. Here's Elvis Andrus now. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Hit in the air to left field. Under it is the left fielder, and that ends the inning. And now the Toronto number 4 hitter, number 1. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Mazzara is there now, and it's 2 pitches, 2 out. Ready for another shot now. Number 1. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. And a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run. Solo shot here to left. Home run number 52 for him thus far, as the Blue Jays have taken a 3-2 lead.
I know he's a confident pitcher, but there's a difference between being confident and downright foolish. He just offered one of the most dangerous hitters in the lineup a straight heater, and it cost him big time.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, number 1. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Oh, and he misses it.
Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way to hitting for the cycle. Toughest one still on the shelf, though. He's got to get it triple.
Yeah, you said it, D-Row. That's one of those that's either got to hit right down the line or one of those tweeners in the gap. He has enough speed, so if he can find a gap or find one down the line, maybe he can do it, and he's going to at least get one more at bat in this one.
first and second here with nobody out. This is on the ground over to first. Andrus on to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home. So this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
5-3 the final score in this afternoon's game. The Toronto Blue Jays with a division-leading 60th team win this year. Carlos Carrasco earns his league best 14th win as he turns in 8 strong innings of work.